You won't believe what's next. As this couple enjoys this sweet moment, the doors of Tilda knocked. The landlord yells, and they hastily dress. They dashed out the back door, laughing like fugitives, enjoying the warm sunshine in narrow alleys, feeling giddy. At that moment, it seemed nothing else mattered. They lay on the floor, whispering sweet nothings. They talked about the annoying landlord again. Ali wanted more, but she cut him off, suggesting keeping distance. From that moment, they finally felt mutual support. Ali walked her home, but she left. But Ali turned back and called out to her, only to silently gaze at her without a word. It wasn't until dark that she finally opened the iron door. Each time she thought of Ali, a wave of happiness washed. The landlord sat in the corner, waiting for the girl all day, wondering why she was with that loser. He whipped out his wallet again, taking out cash, proving he just won't take no for an answer. Once again, he shoved cash in her face, as if delivering takeout. Seeing the girl refuse his offer, the landlord got angry and tried to force the money into her hands, and her defiance sent him over the edge. He attempted to forcefully drag her to the back, however, the only thing occupying her thoughts was Ali. And that very evening, the dinner at home remained as lavish and delightful as ever. But the news was intriguing. They said a girl jumped after being secretly filmed, and upon hearing it, Ali turned, feeling uneasy. Was that the girl? The one he often eavesdropped on in the bathroom? Because she rejected the landlord, her mom couldn't stop crying. The girl couldn't even afford her mom's favourite mackerel set. She cooked dishes, but her mom refused and sobbed. The girl knew her mom wanted her to sell herself. But there was nothing she could do, so she curled up on the sofa, afraid to make a sound, merely pricked at the balloon. The girl had placed an order to sushi place first thing in the morning. She arrived at the apartment building, stealing herself before going in, selling herself again. This time, the landlord even gave her a bit more. She snatched her stuff and bolted, not looking back. The landlord was sweating bullets, hurriedly going to wash his face, when a guy walked into the restroom. "Can you film?" "Quick." The filmer collapsed in the bathroom, convulsing. As the convulsions slowed, he finally stopped breathing. The girl got her mackerel and rushed home. She feared her mother was hungry and almost got hit by a car. After walking all over the city, she returned home frozen. The leftovers she made were gone. Her mum stared at the wall. She realized it was intentional then. Her mother seemed to be pressuring her, wanting to rip apart her daughter's umbrella. She didn't complain and started cleaning up. But her mom clearly wanted her to suffer. When that iron door came down, what was she doing in there? "Didn't I know?" "I heard everything," she said. The girl was filled with grievance but didn't stop what she was doing, carefully peeling the fish. "So you just leave me hanging? Why are you so chummy with that dude? You heartless woman. No one dares to be this reckless." She smashed the mackerel and mixed it with the rice, but her mom didn't touch it, just berated her. "You're just pathetic." At dinner time, the girl's hands trembled as she forced herself to adjust her emotions, pleading with her mom in the gentlest tone to eat. "Here's mackerel, your favorite dish. Come on, enjoy it." Alu chatted with his dad in bed, atmosphere harmonious, but he thought of the accident and his wife's death, causing a wave of guilt to crash over him, asking, "Why wasn't it me?" His eyes welled up with tears. He lamented fate's cruelty. As his cigarette died, his father's issues resurfaced. His father, injured and trapped, struggled desperately, tears of anguish on his face, until his son finally lost his breath. He seemed to have lost his strength, collapsing beside his son, with the cigarette burning out next to him. Then he walked into the police station to confess, with the taste of rice still in his mouth. But her mother still cursed, her defenses broke, emotion surged as she desperately silenced her mom. The grievances within her boiled over, tears streaming down her face as forgotten memories flooded her mind. She didn't even realize her mother was choking. "Don't you understand? Why do you keep berating me?" "It's simply because you were just standing there doing absolutely nothing. Why on earth didn't you stop me?" She still remembered that first time the landlord pushed her back, and her mother just went quietly into the room. When the girl regained consciousness, her mother was down. A sudden knock startled her. It was none other than the person she was eagerly thinking of, Ali. He stood momentarily frozen, fully taking in the scene. The girl trembled in fear, desperately insisting, "I didn't mean to." Seeing her in that, Ali felt heartbroken, but also sighed in relief when he saw the scissors on the table. He swallowed hard, saying, "I will stay by you." He then wheeled himself to the table. Then he picked up the scissors and plunged them into himself, blood gushing out. But Ali didn't care at all. It took the girl a long time to process what was happening before her. Why? Why did this? Don't you know I'm a killer? I want my revenge. As hot water filled the bowl and the needle slowly floated up, the girl carefully placed the lid on, while Ali seemed impatient.